Virgo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you. No particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 6th house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information, including website link for private reads. I think there's a few spaces left before they finish again until May. So if you do want to get in quick, get in quick. That's in the description box. Virgo, it's all about you. It is the lunar eclipse happening in your sign today. It's a big energy. It feels like there's a closing out of a huge cycle. This is a big year, big month for transformations. Eclipses, Venus retrograde, Mars retrograde, Lilith moving signs. There's more. Neptune moving signs, Saturn moving signs. Not necessarily Saturn just yet, but we're reaching that sort of penultimate degrees. That's the wrong word. Near the end of degrees. And yeah, there's a big emphasis on this eclipse. Really, I almost feel like you're just something's gonna just be illuminated for you. And it's like, even though you may have challenged, traditional beliefs, things like that, stepping into a more spiritual way of life, I still think this energy is going to hand you glasses and you're going to look at it and it's like seeing colour for the first time. It feels very much like that. So yeah, very interesting. So we'll do 2 more, see what we get for you. Virgo. What do we got? We have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a transition. It's screaming Makuna to me. Makuna is Mercury. You guys are ruled by Mercury. It's Mercury meets... Is it the moon? It could be. I'll have a look in a second. But Makuna is journey. But it's that feeling before the journey. When you know something's shifting, but you can't... Nothing's for certain. There's a little, like an aura of a mystery that surrounds it. But you know something's happening. It's like... There's a gut feeling that a change is coming, and that's kind of what Makuna is representing here. And you're moving away from the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is conflict. The 5 of Swords is anger, frustration. 6 of Swords is letting go of the past. Oh, interesting. Who sings that? God, I haven't heard this song in years. And don't ask me what went wrong. The list goes on and on. Blinded by the Sun, the Seahorses. What a song. Very interesting. You could be letting a lot of stuff go here, people in particular. Interesting. Crossing you. Root of the matter. Ah, okay, this makes sense. Root of the matter. Okay, how interesting. Guys, if something keeps breaking you or challenging you, you can't fix something or someone that doesn't want to be fixed. Not necessarily that, but Blinded by the Sun, the song, if we look at the lyrics, it's very much focused on somebody that just won't see. So this could be just something that just won't see your point of view, doesn't recognise their looping patterns. And you're cutting it off, and this feels like you're walking away from something in particular between now, well, I would say between, this reading's for April, so I would say by the, call it now, we're in the middle of March. Between now and I would say middle of May, Saturn's going to be on his own in Pisces. And when I say on his own in Pisces, there's still going to be retrograde Venus and things like that, and Mercury. But it's for me, is putting the emphasis on Neptune is no longer clouding. Neptune is ruler of Pisces, your 7th house. All relationships, not just romantic, all relationships. Neptune is a veil. Neptune is cloudy. Neptune is rose-tinted glasses. It's, you know, people, you might draw in 7th house energies that people that, you know, either want to try and save you, even though you don't need saving, or vice versa, you know, that need saving, and then you go into martyrdom. There's something that's been shown exceptionally clearly, but it happens when Neptune's out of Pisces at the end of this month and moves into Aries, and it's like Neptune's veil is gone, and Saturn's like, right, now I can get to business and sort out what needs sorting out. Saturn is the strict teacher. Recent past. What you want. What's coming in. Nice. How you see yourself. Yeah, you're done with something. How others see you. I think some people are seeing that as well. Advice. And potential outcome. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, synchronicities all over this. You might be seeing a lot of ones, 1111, 1010 is massively standing out here. 1999 could be significant. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the 4 of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn, the Sun blinded by the Sun meets the Devil. With the Moon, with the Lovers. You can't make it up. Okay, right. Virgo. This reminds me of something I took a screenshot of the other day. I will grab Makuna in a second. What was it called? Here we are. The train station theory. Life is like a train station. People come and go. Some stay for a few stops. Some ride with you for miles. Some leave before you're ready to say goodbye. But every person teaches you something, even if they're not meant to stay forever. The key is knowing when to hold on and when to let them catch their next train, because not everybody is on the same journey, and that's okay. I think this is where you realise what it doesn't have to be about people as well. This could be anything. But it's recognising what needs to get off the train, or when you need to get off the train of a situation. Makuna, like I say, it's one particular line that's standing out for me. Number 16. Mercury and Uranus, interesting. You may be in a state of transition, about to leave familiar territory and initiate a new journey, but this is it. Something in your gut is telling you it's time for a shift, to enter a new physical space and or field of awareness. That's how this feels. So, crossing you is the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands is Mars in Aries. The Tower hits the Emperor. Now, this could be a time frame as well. It could be when the energy moves into, and I know Mars is already done with Aries, but there's this shift as we move into Aries season, which is obviously very, very soon, in a week's time. Could be the start of all things coming. But for me, I'm looking at this in the traditional deck, the Rider-Waite, the 2 of Wands. He's always looking backwards, retrograde, past, and he's holding the world. The world is Saturn. So it kind of gives me like Saturn retrograde energy, but that doesn't happen until sort of like May time. But it's giving me the emphasis here of Saturn having a re-look at something, and that re-look feels like Neptune away from your 7th house. Root of the matter is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, it's like your Dharma chakra in Buddhism. I mean, I know there's more. There's only supposed to be 8, but there's about 10 here. It's the wheel of, you know, the path of enlightenment. All the 8 limbs of yoga could be linked to the same. If you look at the Vegvazir, the Nordic compass, they have 8 points as well. You could link them to each individual worlds, and the center point being the 9th world of Midgard. You could also link them all together, and it's like a lot of stuff's happening in your life now. You might be doing interesting studies, and you're either piecing together your own spiritual path, or you're recognizing the interconnectedness of it all. My concern is here whatever this is that is needing to be recognized as what should have got off at the last train stop is slowing your journey down. I mean, there's no coincidence here. We've got the sun and the moon within the Wheel of Fortune. Sun and the moon is this eclipse that's happening. It's a wheel of fate. It's a wheel of time. Now, continue on your path of mastery. Continue your rise, and whatever's meant for you will meet you at that level. So there's a real need to really recognize what needs to let go of. Recent past, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is spiritual teachings. It is the gurus in a sense, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, given the emphasis of Sagittarian energy. Jupiter rules the gurus. But the Hierophant is suggesting maybe old traditions that you're moving away from. This could be upbringings, religions, whatever it is. You're piecing together your own truth. What you want is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the student. It is, you might be at a stage where you're ready to teach and you're looking for a student, or you could be looking for a teacher, vice versa. It doesn't matter. For me, it's representing here, this force of the eclipse is going to illuminate your own search for truth. What's coming in is the Ace of Pentacles. There is an opportunity, a huge opportunity to recognize what this is. But Ace of Pentacles are only opportunities. They're ideas, they're, inspirations rather than physical tangent. We have to, meet it halfway by doing something. How you see yourself is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the sun in Gemini. This sun is going to put the energy on the lovers. The lovers is decisions, it's connections, it's, blinded by the sun. Maybe that's what you were blinded by. There's no sun in this background. How others see you, though, the sun. I think there's been a significant shift of energy here, and you're having an illumination about something, and you're being asked to make a decision based on that. You can't hide from this eclipse. This eclipse is going to highlight everything that you need to eliminate for that next stage of your life. Now, also remember, it brings up a lot of shadows, and your shadows are, we'll say, overly critical, but also pickiness and also perfectionism. So these things could be actually coming to the surface, and you might be reminded of times when you've been lied to others. But this is just quite an interesting spread, because it's like the universe is saying, look, we want you here. And right now, your advice, Nine of Wands, the High Priestess meets the Temperance card in the Moon in Sagittarius. Whatever this is, this ace that's hitting you and giving you a realization about something, is what's stopping this wheel from spinning. It's like someone sticking pedaling a bike, and then someone sticks a stick in the spokes and off you go. Now something here is being illuminated, because it's stopping the spin. It's stopping your wheel going from the bottom to the top. And when you recognize what this is, get rid of it, everything turns around. Your outcome, Four of Wands, the Hermit, Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is here for two reasons. Who was it? Could have been Sagittarius. Yeah, it was Sagittarius. It was like the signs and synchronicities are leading you in a certain direction. And it was something, it was this weird fish looking like thing that was on the Page of Cups. And a few months ago, I saw a reference for weird fish, like, I bet it was like 10 times in the space of like half a day. And I don't even think that's an exaggeration, but like, people wearing it, or I saw it written down, or there was so many random indications of like weird fish. So I typed it into gematria, and gematria is a calculator based on numerology, based on the alphabet for different Hebrew, English, and 1111 is what weird fish is in the gematria. We've got 1111 with the Four of Wands, and then 1111 with the Page of Cups. which interestingly in this deck that I'm using, your card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo, has 1111 on her phone, which I thought was quite interesting. Right, so we're going to check out where, what did I want to see? I want to see where that Ace of Wands is, that's on the ground, because that feels like an illumination. And I want to see, we've seen the Lovers, Five of Swords, what we're moving away from. Oh, and we'll check out the Devil as well with the Sun and the Four of Pentacles. Five of Swords is with the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, you need to really pay attention because something keeps energetically breaking you. And this feels like that repeated incidents and that song, you know. It doesn't matter how much history is with this. The list goes on and on. There's something that's just, you've had enough of something. Ooh. Five of Pentacles wanted to throw itself out there. So it could be somebody that feels abandoned by you, but I don't think it's not without merit. The Ace of Wands is with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Whatever this energy is blocking your, not only your physical happiness, but it's also your abundance. Pay attention when you deal with this energy. Are you drained? If it's draining, you got to get rid of it. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. This could be a habit. This could be food. This could be, you know, you guys rule food. You don't rule food. You rule diet. You know, pay attention to what your body's going, I've had enough of that. It happens to me all the time. You know, I think, oh, I found something, and all of a sudden that body's going, no, not anymore. Put that away. And it's just about finding that balance. But there's something here that feels draining. It could be just people trying to take your energy. But everything is energy. Finances, currency, current, energy. Something is needed to be released. There's the Eight of Pentacles. It's with the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So you're on the path to really stepping into your own here. The Devil's with the Tower and the Fool. This energy is what's stopping your new beginning. And there you go. Saturn in Pisces is with the Hangman and the High Priestess. If that doesn't scream the veil being lifted, you are going to be shown exactly what is blocking you stepping into your full alignment. The Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups as well is also just to, for some of you that are, you know, concerned about, you know, leaving behind people, places, situations, especially those that, you know, don't want to step onto a path of taking accountability and responsibility for their healing. The Page of Cups is the red thread of fate as well. In a different deck, it's connected. So if something's for you, they'll meet you at your level. The downside to this is if you stick around, this wheel will never spin. Okay? So work out whatever the hell this is, a habit, whatever you're eating, drinking, daily habits, person, place, situation. The more sensitivity you become in perceiving energy, the more even a place will affect you. A physical environment will affect you. Okay? Fascinating. Okay. In your extended, I want to take this out. It feels like the straw that broke the camel's back or something. We'll take the energy of that Ace of Wands that's on the ground here. What we know, what we don't know. Recent past advice and potential outcome. So yeah, Virgo, what once felt good will begin to feel really heavy if it's not meant to stay. Swords, Wands, Pentacles, Cups. Taurus, Saturn in, Mars in Aries, Sagittarius, Mercury in Aquarius, Sun in Gemini, Leo, Moon in Sagittarius, Venus in Aries, Virgo, Sun in Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Saturn in Sagittarius, Moon in Libra. Okay, let me know. Take care. See you soon.